Greetings everybody. Right, I've just had 3 wonderful days camping down in Pembrokeshire with the van and the family, of course. While I was down there, had a few issues with the van, a couple of fuses blown, one of them being the cigarette lighter socket. Now, for those of you that don't know, the cigarette lighter fuse isn't in the nice easy one in the centre console. Oh no, it is actually in the one under the seat. Problem I've got is, because I've modded the van with a swivel plate, all them fuses are now buried underneath that swivel plate, so the whole seat needs to come out. So yeah, no point moaning about it, let's just get on with it. Okay, so for those of you that might be new to the transporter world, you do have a fuse box located in here. You just want to turn that through 180. You can use your ignition key, you can open that, and then in there is some fuses. You would think that the cigarette lighter fuse, being something that you use quite often, would be located in there, but no, it is located in, well, originally it was located about here. So there was a box with a load of fuses and relays, but because I have fitted the swivel plate, them fuses need to be buried underneath there, so all this has got to come out. Bit of a pig of a job because that all needs taken out, so let's just get on with it. Now that we're in here, we just need to remove these plates. These are just something that I knocked up personally, which then enables you to be able to put bits and bobs in here without sitting on the actual plate. It just keeps things off there. So remove them, and then we've got 8 17mm bolts. Undo them, and then you can pull the seat that way into the rear of the cab. Now that the chair is off the seat base, if I remember correctly, what we need to do is open up the 4 locking pins, turn this through 180, which will then expose the nuts, or the bolts I should say, underneath, and then this should lift off. So if anybody watching that's got T5, T6 or T4 for that matter, this is probably one of the best investments that I've made with this van, because being able to turn your seat around at night when you're camping was a game changer. This gives you all the extra room in the van. Well, this should just lift off, he says. Is there any more? There's one. So I got this particular one from a company called Kiravans, and I got this before COVID, so I think I paid about 300 quid for it. And according to Kiravans, it is approved by insurance companies, which is testament to the build quality. Where's the other one? There must be one more somewhere. There we go. One, two, three, four, five, six. Now will it come from there? No. There's another one. Really simple to install as well. Literally fits onto the existing bolts for your seat. They just need cutting down a little bit so that this will swivel above them. So all you need is a extra tool is a hacksaw. Now this is a lot of hassle just to change a fuse. What it would nice it would be nice to divert it into the other fuse box, but that's a job for another day. Right, it is a bit weighty, so be careful. Good opportunity to give this a good clean. So the original fuses used to be in the seat base. Because you're fitting this, you need to take them, and then what happens is they tuck away under here, out of the way. So I'm going to give this a quick tidy up before I go fishing in there for the fuse. Back in a sec. I've had a good clean up. Here we are. Here's the fuse in question. 15 amp. Now, like I said, that usually sits that way in the underneath the seat, the lid of the seat. And because of the swivel base, you remove them and you sit them in these little channels. nice and flat like so. I did have some gaffer tape on there just to hold them in place. Now we're going to start putting everything back together. Well, we're all finished. That took a little bit longer than anticipated because I came across a few little jobs to do underneath there while everything was stripped out. So we've now got power to the cigarette lighter. Bit of a pig of a job because that fuse is tucked away. But yeah, hope you took something away from that. Till the next time. Bye for now.